Hey friends, let's do Wild Hearted Son guitar lesson by the Colt, and with this song we're tuned to E flat, so just tune each string down a semitone. So we play the start, then we'll break it down. So we're just starting on this D sus2, play the open D string, play open G, hammer onto the 2nd fret, then play 3rd fret B, open E. Then play 3rd D, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and then just go to 3 on the A, 2 G, 3 B, and then 3 on the E, and do a hammer on the A, open to 2nd fret, open G, 3rd fret on the B, go back to 1st fret on the A, open G, 3rd fret B, and 3rd fret on the A, open G, open B. And do that through 3 times, and the last time we just stop on the G. So. And finish there on the G. And that's a clean guitar. Now let's have a look at the solo that's playing over the top of that. So we're starting on the E string, 15, 14, 15, 15 hammer onto 17, and then 15 on the B, and then G, 12, 10, do 12, bend, pull off the 10, and then 12 D, then B string, 13, 13, 13, bend on 13, bend and release on 13, and 12, and then 15 B, E, 13, 15, 17, bend on 17, 17, 15 on the B, and then play 15 B, E, 13, 15, 17, play 17 again and slide up to 20, do a bend on 20, and then play the 20 and let it come down again so we're releasing. And that's that first solo there. So we're just starting on a D power chord, then play the F, but we're just playing the D, G and B string, then the G the same, then a slide, and then we kick in with the D, F, C, or power chords, G, B flat, C, then just play the 1st fret on the E, back to the D, F, C, G, flat, 2 on C. And that's our heavy rhythm. Then we have that little solo over the top. So this time 15 on the B, then E, 15, 14, 15, back to B, 15, 15, then E, 15, 14, 15, back to B, 15, 13, 13, hammer onto 15, E, 15, 14, 15, 17, back to B, 15 and 13, with a bend there on the B. And you can do an octave on that as well, just play it exactly the same, an octave down. Then we have our verse, let me play that for you. Before we go on, if you're enjoying the lessons, please like and subscribe and say good day in the comments. We have new songs and lessons every week. You can make a small donation on my Patreon page and that'd be fantastic. So let's get back into it. So we're just starting on a G chord, and then we're going to play 5 on the D, A and D there, 3 on D and G, back to 5, A and D, 3 D and G, up to 5 with a bend and release, 3, and then 5, A and D. And then we repeat the 5 on the A and the D again. D and G, 3, 5, 3, back to 5 on the A and the D. Do an F chord, and then just do up, up, up. So, or up, down, this. And then we're going to play the open E, 3rd fret on the A and the D. And then play the F, open E, 3rd fret on the A, back to F. So, come back to the 3rd on the D and the G, 5, 3 and 5 on the A and the D. And then we have 3 on the D and the G, 5 on the A and the D, 2 palm mutes on the 3rd fret A and D, then jump back to the 3rd fret D and G, 5 A and D, 3rd on the D and the G, and then do it up, down, up there, and then we do the first one again, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5 on the bend, and then do the second one again. So we do that slowly. Then when we're doing the fill after the E, we have a little solo and it's... So we're just playing 12G, 10G, 12 on the D, 11B, back to 12 on the G, and then play 12 D and G. Just 2 times there. And that's our little fill there. Then from there we have our pre-chorus, let's do that. So we have guitar 1. So we're just playing B flat, F, PL chords again, C, G, B flat, F, and finish on A. Then we have guitar 2, let me do that for you. So we start 3rd fret G, 3rd fret B, 4 on the B, bend and release a 4 back to 3. And then 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 3 on the G, bend and release, back to 2. And then 5 on the G, and then go to B, 5, 6, 6 bend and release, back to 5. Then we're jumping back to D, 5, and then the G, 3, 5, bend and release 3, then do the first one again, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, and then the second one, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, and then just play the 2 again on the G, and that's our pre-chorus there. Then we have our chorus. It's basically the same as our intro. We have the D to F, C, G, to B flat to C. Do that through 3 times, and the 4th time D, F, C, G, and then B flat 2 times, C 2 times. And that's our chorus there. Then we have the second guitar. Let me do that for you. So we're just playing 7G and then B, 8, 7, 8, E, 5, back to 7G. Back to B, 8, 7, 8, G, 7, 5, 5, hammer on to 7. B, 8, 7, 8, E, 5, G, 7, 5. Back to B, 8, 7, 8, 7, 5, then play 5 again and repeat the whole thing again. 7, 8, 7, 8, 5, 7, then 8, 7, 8, 7, 5, 5, hammer on to 7, B, 8, 7, 8, 5, 7, 5, and finish there. And that's a little solo for our chorus there. Then from there we do the verse, exactly the same. Then we have the pre-chorus, and that's exactly the same. And then we have the chorus again, that's exactly the same. Then we have the rhythm solo, so let me play that for you. So we're just starting 3rd fret on A, that's a C chord, so I'm going to play first on the B, open G, and then A, 2, E, 3, then jump back to the A, 3, 2, open, 3 on the E, and then we're just doing a D chord, so we're not doing a D over G, and then A, open, 2, 3, 2, back to 3 on the E, 3 again, and then play the D chord again, and then A, open, 2, 3, 2, 3 on the G, back to A, 3, 2, open, 3 on the E, the D chord, and then repeat that last one. A, 3, 2, open, 3, E, the D, and then do D 2 more times. And that's our solo rhythm, and we'll tackle our solo at the end there. Then we have the next sort of bridge there. So the bridge is the same as the intro. G. To the first one again. To the F. To the C. And then when we get to the G, kicks in the heavy guitar, we're just doing a build up on the G chords. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and then put a slide in there. So that's a clade, and there's a little solo over that as well. So this time E string, 15, 14, 15, 15, hammer on to 17, 15 on the B. Then we're going to the G string 12, we're going to release the bend, play 10, and then go 12, slide up to 14, go back to the 10, do a half bend, and then 12 on the Ds. And then do 7, hammer on to 10 on the G, and then 10 E, do a bend and release on 8 E, and 7, and then B, 15, 18, E, 15, 17, and do a bend on 20, and do a bend again on 20 there. Then from there we're just repeating the chorus, and we do that first part 7 times, and then we just put that chorus end on when we're finishing on the B flat and the C there. And then from there we're just going back to the clean guitar again and finishing on the G, and then we have a little solo over that, so let's do that as well. So again, E, 15, 14, 15, 15, hammer on to 17, 15, 14, B, 13, hammer on to 15, E, 13, back to B, 15, 13, 15, come to the G, release to 12, 10, 12, B, 10, G, 10, D, 12, 12. Then B, 12, hammer on to 13, slide up to 15. E, 13, hammer on to 15, slide up to 17. Jump back to 15, slide back to 13. 12, hammer on to 13, 14 on the G. 14, slide back to 12. 10, hammer on to 12, play 12 on the D. 10, slide up to 12, do a bend on the 10G. And then 12 on the D. And that's that last little solo. Then we have the main solo and the outro solo, so let me play that for you. start with a bend on 13 on the B, and then tremolo pick it while the bend's up. Release it, pull off the 10, play 12 on the G, and then jump to 12 on the B, and we're doing bend, release, bend, pull off the 10, back to G, 12, B, 10, back to G, 12, 10, D, 12, G, 12, D, 12, to 10, a little half bend on the G, back to 12 there. So then go to 18 on the B, play it and then bend, play it again, then bend, and then play 15E, 18 on the B, and then play 18 again and do a tone and a half bend there, and then E, 13, 15, 13, 15 bend and release, pull off the 13, B, 15, E, 13, B, 15 there. So then we have this last little run there. We're going to bend on 12 on the G, B, 10, 12, pull off the 10, G, 12, B, 10, G, 12, 10, 12, 10, D, 12, back to G, 12, 10, and bend on 13 on the B. And that's our main solo there. Then we have our outro solo. Start with this run. E, 13, pull off the 10, B, 13, E, 10, B, 13, 10, G, 12, B, 10, G, 12, 10, D, 12, G, 12, 10, D, 12, 10, A, 12, 10, slide back to 8 with a bend and then jump to 7. So then we're going to do a bend on 13B, release, pull off 12 on the G, and we're doing that 8 times. And then we just play 13, pull off the 10 on the B, G, 12, 10, 10 on the B, G, 12, 10, D, 12, G, 12, 10, and then jump to the E, do a 13 bend, pull off the 10, play 13, and then bend on 12, and then E, 10, B, 13, E, 10, B, 13, 10, G, 12, B, 10, G, 12, 10, D, 12, jump back to the B, 10, 13, bend, play the open D and G, do a bend on 17E, release a bend, play 17, 15, 18 on the B, E, 15, back to B, 18, do a bend and release, pull off the 15, and then 18, 15 there. So and then to finish it off we have B, 10, 13, E, 10, 13, 10, back to B, 13, 10, E, B, 13, 10, 12 on the G, 10 on the B, and then G, 12, 10, and then D, 10, 12, G, 10, 12, 10, back to 12 on the D, 10 on the G, D, 12, 10, A, 12, 10, slide back to 8, do a bend, and then 8, 10, 7 on the D, back to 8, back to the A again, 10, 8, then jump up, bend on 15 on the E, play 13, then hammer from 10 onto 12, do a bend, and then do 12, pull off the 10 and bend on the 12 again, pull off the 10, bend on 12, pull off the 10, and then do 12, 10, 12, 12, bend, pull off the 10, 13 on the B, and last will run 10 E, B, 13, 10, 12, 10, 12 on the D, and then finish on 10 there. And they're all the parts there. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Wild Hearted Son Guitar Lesson by the Colt. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you love your 80s glam or 80s metal or rock, jump onto my YouTube channel for hundreds of songs. I'll see you soon.